spirits that come inside of you.
Yeah.
Now, there's this like ritualistic game in Japan that you used to play.
Oh no.
And it's called, hold on, I'll tell you.
No. If you know it's in Japan, this shit's about to be fucked.
It's called Hattori Kakurenbo,
Okay.
right? And pretty much what it means, that translates to hide and seek alone.
Nah.
So the way you play, you get a doll and you slice it open. Now, when you slice it open, you take your fingernail clippings, put it inside. It's weird, fingernail clippings now, right?
Yeah.
Because now we're talking about at nighttime.
Oh.
So fingernail clippings, and you need, I think, like a prick of blood and put it inside of the doll.
The fuck?
And you need specifically like red, what do you call this shit? Thread to sew it up together, right?
It has to be red.
Yeah. Now, apparently what happens is the doll will start to play hide and seek with you. So what you tell it, it's that you tell it 3, 2, 1, I'm ready to play. And then you start playing with it, right?
Yeah.
You say, you're it. And then once you say it the third time, it's going to start looking for you around the house.
And what if it finds you?
Now, this is what's so on Reddit, there are these two girls. They lived in Japan. And they're older too. They're like college students in Japan.
Yeah.
They decided to play it. So, fuck, bro. What happened was the girl, she's like the local Japanese, and the other girl, she's like a foreigner. She was pretty much telling her like how to play. They started playing, and the foreigner started to see her friend change like in front of her.
Yeah.
So she started to almost like speak differently. Like she, you know how like people have certain mannerisms and everything. So they played it. They played hide and seek, and the game ended like, oh, it was just all fun and games. This shit ain't real, right?
Okay, yeah.
But the next day, she looked in her friend's room, and she was calling out to her like, "Hey, are you okay? Like, let's go, let's hang out." And she went up to her bed, and she saw like her body was paralyzed, except for her eyes.
Oh,
So only her eyes could move, and she's like pointing with her eyes
no, man.
at a corner, and then in the corner was the doll. So
The one that played hide and seek.
Yeah, the one that played hide and seek.
Oh hell no.
So check this out. So what happened was they ended up going to like this priest,
Of course.
like it's like a shrine out in Japan. There's a picture too. Like this whole thing is documented. So they went to the priest, and they had to do all of these different like blessings on them.
Yeah, of course.
So for whatever reason, after like the first blessing, the girl decided to like leave. The girl that was cursed decided to leave. She felt uncomfortable. And then, but the foreigner stayed. She's like, "Bless me!" I'm trying to like get all this shit off me, right?
Yeah.
So she started getting her blessings, and the priest pretty much said, "Okay, hold on. There's a hex on you."
Like a curse?
Yeah, there's a hex on you, and it's stopping you from receiving these other blessings, something like that, right? Anyways, once she was done with blessings, she went back home. Bro, when she went back home, the girl, like the Japanese girl, she started talking as the doll. So they named the doll. Fuck, I forgot what the name was, but I think it was like Arin or whatever. Her name was like Arin.
Yeah.
And she started speaking as if like
what do you mean as the doll?
So let's say your name's Gavin, right?
Yeah.
It's like, Gavin's not here.
Oh no.
Yo.
Bro, nah.
That's what like the Reddit post was saying. Like she started speaking as if like Gavin's not here. What are you talking about? Who's Gavin?
Okay.
And she started speaking, and the priest pretty much told her that game you should never play because that allows a spirit into your body, and you're pretty much allowing that spirit to take control of you, and you take control of the doll. So what happened? Was her spirit
was in the doll. So
and
then
then
did the doll start?
And then stuck in time. That's why on the bed when she was paralyzed, she couldn't move, bro. She couldn't move, fam.
So only your eyes, like a doll.
Just like a doll.
Oh, that's very fucked. Is she like? Did it like heal or like? Are they back?
So the Reddit story ended. Like they didn't finish that shit, fam.
That's the one thing about Reddit. It will never give you an answer.
Yo, cause there's like updates. There's update 1, update 2,
Yeah,
update
yeah.
3, and then after update 3 was wrapped.